Alright, in this video I'm going to show you the proper way to adjust the pins on a lift off hood. I already did the rear. It's real simple. The rear is done. So I'm going to show you the difference between the rear and the front. Now, the rear, as you can see, the pin is tight. You see that has no play in it. In order to get that pin out, you will have to push down on the hood to pull that pin out. The front, I don't have a pin in it, just want to show you. See the front, the pin will go right in, slide back and forth, it's loose. This is how it was all the way around. All the pins was loose, didn't have no pressure on it, slide back and forth. It shouldn't be like that. As I was driving down the street, you can see the hood kind of flop around a little bit because it wasn't tight. The front, once the air get up under it, it'll push up on it. The pin will stop it from coming off, but you still want to get rid of that movement. Cause this flip right here is the locking mechanism to keep the pin in there. But you know, for extra safety precaution, cause you never know, the wind is strong, it could flip that back. And if the pin just happen to slide out, this portion of the hood will come off. You know, then God forbid it happened to the sides or all the way around or whatever. But I'm gonna show you how to adjust it so you don't have that problem. So let me take this hood back off. I'm gonna show you what you need to do to get all 4 pins. How this one is. I already did the back over there. Let me make sure I did that one right. This one, same thing, is tight. You can't slide it back and forth. It's tight up in there. Only way to get it out is to apply a little pressure on the hood and it releases it. That's how you want it, because the pressure from the hood will actually keep pressure on this pin to keep it from sliding back and forth. So let's get started. So I now have the hood off the car, as you can see. And now you can see the actual rod that the pin go through. You have what the gentleman did that installed my hood. I didn't install this hood. It was installed at another shop. So he welded this nut to the car. And then this is the locking nut right here. So you will have to unloosen this nut. Mine is I forgot the size of this thing, but the size might vary depending on what kit you buy. So I just loosened this nut and it'll free up this pin. So now this is free, but you don't want to adjust it right now, because if you adjust it right now, it's guesswork. You go spin it a couple times, put the hood on. Oh, it's not tight enough. You go spin it a little more times, put the hood on. Oh, it's too much. Take the hood back off. You go spin it again. It's guesswork. You'll be taking this hood off and on until you get it right. So what you want to do is just unloosen these locking nuts right here. And as you can see, those 2 are loose. One over there. That one is actually missing. I need to get another nut for that one. But it's in there pretty tight. But I just would like to have one just in case. So they all are loose. And what you go do, reason I took my hood off to show you the process to do it. So I'm gonna put my hood back on and show y'all how you adjust it with the hood on, so you can do it once and be done with it. Alright, so I got the hood back on, and as you can see, like I said, this side has already been adjusted. If you look, the hole is covered until you push down on it, then the hole is exposed. That's the way you want it. Or this is a fiberglass hood, I'm able to push down on it. But if you have a steel hood, you might not be able to push down on it so easy. So just have that hole above the surface. You know, not, how can I say, just have it up to where you can get this pin through the hole, but with a little bit of pressure. So you don't want it to slide in real easy to where there's play. You want to have it kind of snug so that the pressure will actually hold this pin in. Even though it has a locking mechanism, you just want to, you know, that's security number 2. That's stage 2 of security. Might even be stage 1. Stage 1 would be the pressure of the hood holding this pin in. Stage 2 is the locking mechanism with it, which is the flip part. So you got two things protecting this hood from flying off, and trust me, this hood will fly off. I haven't had my hood fly off with the pins in, but I have had it fly off because my dumb butt didn't put the pins in and decided to go for a spin at low speed supposedly, and the wind snatched it off. That's why I had this tape right here. The wind blew it probably 10-15 feet in the air, came down on the corners, busted up my corners right here. As you can see, there's tape on that side also, and scraped up the back of it. So I got damage to this hood from me being careless. But anyway, that's not what the video all about. Now, the front isn't adjusted yet, so let's get it adjusted. As you can see, as I showed you previously, get this pin in here if I can. There you go. See how free that is? That's not good. You don't want to let that. See that? It came out on its own. So what I do is, you want to get something to go through that hole. And because my hood, this is not a flat surface, it actually goes in and it comes back out. The back I was able to put a thin screwdriver through, but the front I can't do that because it's not a flat surface. So I got an Allen wrench, and I just stick it in the hole, and you want to twist. Some of them I was able to twist with my hand freely, but some of them I wasn't able to do that. So, you know, you just need some leverage. And you want to spin it clockwise. Like I say, until it get tight. This one, it's about there. As you can see, the hole is on this side right there. I just want to give it a little bit more. I'm able to do it with my hand, so give it a little bit more. I'm not even sure if I can push down on the front. I know the back I was able to push down. Yeah. The front I'm able to push down too, so I'm gonna go a little deeper. Go a little deeper. And like I said, it's a whole lot easier to do with the hood on. Then you know for sure it's right. So it's just about there. Gotta push down, adjust it a little bit. You see, that hole is right there, but it's kind of covered. I would have to push down to really expose the whole, you know, the whole hole. That's how I want it. I want the hood to keep a little pressure on the pin, just for an extra safety precaution. Keep this thing from sliding back out. So push down, put the pin in, let it go, and lock it tight. You see how it's tight? Even though the locking mechanism isn't applied, it's tight. So if you put the hood on, forget you at a car show and somebody help you out, put the hood on, they slide this in, but don't know that this supposed to flip down, at least you have some kind of safety precaution. I mean protection from the hood flying off because of the pressure that's on it. So got this one done. Do the same thing for that side. See, this one I'm not able to turn with my hand. So I'm gonna just put that. Ooh, this one's tight. I see why they didn't put a locking nut on this one. They don't need it. Okay, there we go. It loosened up a little bit. But yeah, this one's pretty tight. And you know, this is the way I decided to do it. You might have another method that works best for you. You might have a hood that's in better condition than mine and don't want to scratch the paint or, you know, get it all beat up. So, you know, you might have another way to do this, but I'm showing you the way that I did it. Hopefully it'll help somebody out, and I'm here to help. So there you go. That hole isn't completely exposed until you push down on it. So that's that, you know, keep that pressure on, keep that tension on it, so the hood don't fly off. Because the other day I drove the car, and from the inside of the car, you can see the hood, you know, kind of waving a little bit. And my wife was with me, and I was like, you see my hood? That's kind of scary, right? Looked like it want to fly off. So at that point on, I knew I had to adjust it, but you know, I was just being lazy. When I'm by myself, I don't care as much, but with my wife in the car, I was like, you know, I want to get this done, keep things safe. This side, you can't see the hole at all, but the back part of the hood has a lot of play, so, you know, it's all good. Let me make sure this one is... See, this one's still a little soft. I don't like that. I'm gonna give it a little more. I was gonna leave it like that, but let me give it another spin. Spin it clockwise. Alright, see how that goes. Alright, so it has less room. I can't see the hole 'cause I'm trying to look through the camera and it's still a little. I'm gonna give it a little more. Go and get in now. Spin it. Alright. I think I'm gonna give it one more spin, y'all. Bear with me. Try and get it. There we go. Got it in there. Give it one more spin. Come on, hood. Give me one more. Yep. Yeah, I think that'll do. Let me see. Gotta put that pressure on there. There we go. There we go. See how tight it is now? Yeah. I'm gonna leave it like that. So once you figure out where you want it, then you have to take the hood back off and just tighten those locking nuts. So we're gonna do that right now. All right, got the hood back off. Now you do spin those back down. There you go. Just want to make sure this stays tight. I can't do it with one hand, but you know, stick an Allen through there or a screwdriver while you snug that up, make it tight, and it'll lock this stud in place. Like I said before, that one don't have one, but it's tight already. This one has one, so just kind of hold it and spin that screw. All right, right there it's touching, but it's not tight enough, so I can't do it with one hand. So you know, hold it up top, spin it. And I don't have my handy. Oh yes, I do. So I just wanted to show you where my wrench at. Oh yeah. Let me go get my wrench real quick. Wow, I don't even know what I did with it. Well, anyway, what you would do, I don't want to make this video longer than it has to be, but I would use the same Allen key, put it in the hole, hold it, keep that in there, hold it so this don't spin while I tighten that nut. You know, so hold the Allen key with one hand, tighten the nut with the other hand, and you all done. That's how you adjust the hood pins on a lift-off hood, whether it's steel or a fiberglass hood, and that'll keep the play out of it as you're going down the street. So if you like this video and it was useful, like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be out here for y'all. I don't do this for me. I do this for y'all, because y'all my fans. God bless, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.